pride today against it. You know, do you guys consider this a game playing for pride, or how do you guys approach it? How do you feel like you guys played?
Try to approach it the same way we approach every game. Try our hardest to win and try to play our best. I thought the guys played real hard. I thought they competed. I thought every chance to beat a real good football team there. Obviously, not everything was perfect. I thought, we weren't able to slow them down enough on defense. It's a real good offense, but still thought we should slow them down a little bit more. Thought the difference in the game, though, was, obviously the type of game it was. They've been in a number of those games this year, but we had to win it in a shootout, and I thought the difference was our two turnovers and getting none. Once that happened, that's why you end up losing by one score.
Coach seemed to be the hot hand that you like to deal tonight, and I would say that it was one of his strongest performances against one of the best teams in the NFL. What did you see out of him, and why do you think he was able to kind of come alive tonight versus other games earlier this season?
He had better stats tonight, so that's how it looks for receivers. But when the ball came his way, he did a good job, made some good catches, had some big plays, and it doesn't always work that way for wideouts, but when it came his way, he did a real good job, beat man coverage well, and caught the ball real well too.
How do you evaluate the night that Purdy had?
It seemed like he had a real good night, except for those two picks. They were two tough ones, but it seemed like he was playing at a pretty high level.
What did you see on those two picks?
Just the ball sailed on him. I sailed on the first one, the one versus man coverage, and I think he thought the free safety was playing deeper than he was, and free safety just read his eyes and teed off on it. Looked like cover 3, but I think he was a Tampa 2 player.
You backed up Moody pretty solidly in the last few days. Do you see this? Do you have to start really evaluating that position?
We already are. We're evaluating all positions. I was just, early in the week I was saying some of the things that he's gone through this year, which, are facts, just him coming back from that injury and everything. And today wasn't a great day by no means. He missing the 51-yard field goal. The 58-yard field goal, that's, just a gotta-have-it situation. And, not going to be too hard on him for that far of a kick, but I know he's capable of making that. And it looked like he got the distance. I think he just missed it. But obviously that extra point, I don't know how the snap and the hold were. We'll look at that when we see the tape, but got to make that extra point.
At this point, how much of it seems like a mental or confidence thing like that?
I don't know. I don't know about people's mental.
Obviously, a lot of new names in that offensive line. How do you think that position group played today?
I thought they did a good job. Both of our left tackles come in just being on someone else's practice squad last week and being able to come in here and play in this game. I think that's the first time I've ever started a guy who was on someone else's practice squad last week at this time. So they did a real good job of just learning the terminology and stuff. I don't think they made too many mistakes. And I just appreciate them battling and putting themselves out there. And, we scored a lot of points, so obviously they were part of that.
You put so much emphasis on taking the ball away with the special ball meetings and everything. And I think since the bye week, I think you have 2 takeaways. I think I asked you this the other day, but how do you account for that view?
Oh, it's extremely tough. It's tough to win when you don't get the ball like that. It didn't seem like we had many opportunities today, which you got to create your own opportunities. This past month, I think we have created a couple and haven't come down with it, but today I didn't see too many opportunities.
Now, just to clarify, Brian, what was your level of concern that could that be something long-term?
I wouldn't think so. I'm just speculating right now. I know everyone, when they hear about Brock's elbow and stuff, just like me, you think of the elbow injury from a couple years ago, but just talking to doctors, he just got hit in the right spot, and when you get hit there, your nerves go and you can't feel much, but hopefully it'll be all right.
How do you feel about the culture of this team where you had guys flying around and playing, I thought, pretty fast today, even despite the fact this is week 17?
I'd be extremely disappointed if they didn't. I don't get how people can't play that way just because of week 17 or just because of you're not in the playoffs. This is the NFL. You get paid a lot to do it, and if you're the right type of guy, then it should never be a question. And I believe we do have the right type of guys, and our guys play their asses off today, just didn't play good enough in a lot of areas, and that's all of us. And but I've never questioned our guys' effort or anything like that.
Was there on the 4th and goal touchdown Shanahan, the same Brown. Was there a miscommunication in coverage there?
It looked like it. Yeah.
We'll speak to Debo and how he's played the last 2 weeks. He kind of set the momentum early on in this one on that first drive, but then to come off a week like he did in Miami, seemingly is also catching a rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, Debo's has played 2 good games, and Debo's a real good player. So it's a matter of time before he does.
Sam Laporta caught that 19-yard catch, I believe, on 4th and 3. Was there a miscommunication on that play as well?
Yes, short motion. I think 2 people went with the running back, and they left him alone.
Why was Dobbs the QB2, and could he possibly start if Brock can't play next week?
Possibly, yeah. I'll look into that always. Just once I start thinking about Arizona and stuff tomorrow, just with some of our O-line issues and things like that, and how the game could be, I thought it could turn into a scrambling type day, not knowing how it would go, and thought Dobbs was giving us the best chance for that reason. He did a hell of a job coming in there on his drive. Really good.
Yeah, I know this game didn't mean much as far as the rest of the season, but to be able to have that many young guys out there making plays, does it kind of seem as if you have some promise going into the next season?
I think everything's connected, good or bad. I think it can lead to good things the next year. I mean, we're going through this. By no means are we happy with what we're going through, but I fully expect us to get better for going through this. I mean, even if it could have gone worse today, I expect us to learn a lot here going through this stuff, and I expect it to make us a better team next year. And when the season is over, I can't wait to get started figuring out how to do that.
The way Nick Bosa played tonight, what does that mean to you, and what does that mean to this team?
Means he is who we think he is. Football's important to Nick. He's gotten healthier here in the last 10 days and stuff, and it was unfortunate how his health struggled during that stretch, and now he's starting to get better health-wise. He's been got out of that Miami game pretty clean, had a good week, and wish we were going to the tournament so we could play longer. All right, guys, thanks.